Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Everyday Carry for the Everyday Guys. So today I'd originally planned to do my EDC update video, lockdown update video, that kind of thing. But just before the lockdown took effect, which was on the 26th of March this year in South Africa, the country is currently under lockdown. Blades and Triggers contacted me and they said I should pop into the store and pick up one or two things. One of those things was this, the Civivi Brigand. And I pretty much think this is sort of made its way into my EDC. So to be fair to everyone involved, I'm going to delay my EDC video for a week or two to live with this thing. Have a listen to this and have a look at this. It has one of the smoothest opening actions that I have felt. So really cool looking knife, super flat, super thin, so fits into your pocket very nicely. Anyway, long story short, I want to live with this for a while, so I'm going to try to use it as often as I can in the house. I'll probably even try to eat with it and just get a ton of work out of it, so that when I do my EDC video, I can let you know whether this has made it into my EDC or not. My current EDC knife is a Benchmade Griptilian, which has been customized by the guys at Ultimate Edges. And we're going to talk a bit about customization in this video as well, because what this video is about is my Glock 19, which I just received back from SA Laser Engraving on the day of the lockdown, or well, the day before the lockdown, Thursday, I don't know. The lockdown effectively started on Thursday at 23:59 seconds. But I received it on Thursday, and there's a couple of things I did to my firearm that I have not yet done. So I'm going to take you through that and also show you what the capabilities are. And there are a few very unique things I did. So let's have a look. Okay guys, so this is my Glock 19. Now this started out life as a standard Glock 19 Gen 4. Just before we go further, the mag is empty and so is the firearm. Okay. So this started out life as a standard Glock 19 Gen 4, and obviously a few things have been done to it. I'm going to lose the light just to make handling a bit easier. Just tuck that over there. And this is what we are left with. So I'll start off at the front. Now, everything on this firearm is SA Laser Engraving except for the front and rear sights, which have been done by Jonker and Sons. So starting at the front, we have 11 front slide serrations on either side, as well as a basket weave stipple pattern. I'm hoping that's showing up nicely on camera on the top. That all helps with that front slide manipulation. If you are someone who likes to rack your firearm from the front like this, sort of just come over the top, rack and go. That helps with that purchase. As you can see, I'm not really having to close my thumb over the slide to get enough purchase to pull the slide back. What it's also useful for is obviously press checking. So that is in the very front. Then on the sides, you'll see my firearm looks a bit different. The sides have had a 45-degree angled cut. Now, I have noticed a lot of people have cutouts in their firearm. So we basically cut all the way through the slide and you can see the barrel. Nothing against it, it looks cool. I just didn't want that for my firearm because it's my EDC firearm. I didn't want to worry about dust or lint or whatever getting inside the firearm. So I decided I didn't want any cut-throughs or cutouts. So yeah, but if you've got it at school, just sort of maintain it, watch out for things like that. Sort of at the back is where the magic begins to happen. This is an MOS cutout. So this is a Sightmark mini shot M-Spec. And this cutout here, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It's got an MOS plate. Now, what that means, so MOS stands for Modular Optic System, and it's something that Glock released. And basically, it's a slide with a cutout and a series of plates, usually 4 of them. These plates right here, I'm hoping that's showing up. So what happens is when people make red dots, they make the bottom of the dot to fit one of those 4 plates. There's no point in making a dot that doesn't fit one of those plates, because Glock is the most popular pistol, and the MOS system is the most popular of mounting a red dot to your pistol. Now, a lot of people have their slides cut to fit the dot itself. That's fine. It just means you can never switch that dot out for any other kind of dot. If that's how you've done it, it's cool. If you're happy, you're happy. I've got no problem with that. I wanted the ability to change out my dots. Sightmark might come out with a new dot. I might want to try RMR, a Delta Point Pro. Vortex might send me something, whatever the case may be. I wanted the ability to switch that out. So all I have to do is take this dot off, take the plate off, and if that dot requires any of the other MOS plates, which it certainly will, I can put that plate on and that dot on. So I can basically hot swap any red dot I want on my pistol. The Sightmark Mini Shot M-Spec I have tested quite aggressively and quite thoroughly. I'll leave links to it down below. There's not much I still need to do to this. I'm quite happy that it's survivable and reliable. Okay, so that's that section done. Then on the frame side of things, we have a basket weave stipple job. I don't know if you can see that. That's probably the best shot. This has been basket weaved, same as on top over here. I've got a trigger guard undercut. The undercut allows for higher purchase on the firearm, allows your middle finger to get high up, and it also gives you a tactile reference for where your support hand should go, so you get that good support hand grip. And then on the bottom, I've got a Cerakoted Magpull gel enhanced mag well. This helps funnel the mag into the mag well, and that really does work. I did a full video on that as well. All the little pins and things are also done in OD green, the slide as well, obviously OD green. OD green is my favorite color. I have two favorite colors, OD green and OD greener. So that is basically a rundown of what SA Laser Engraving can do. I'm the first person to have this angled cut on the slide. I think I was also the first person to have them do the slide serrations on the front. I'm not the first person ever, obviously I'm just the first person that SA Laser Engraving does that for, so they can now do this if that's something you are after. I think SA Laser Engraving are probably one of the top guys in terms of firearm customization in the country right now. Simply because of the capability as well as their ability to customize something to the way you want it. They really are artists in what they do. They're very passionate about it, and I want to say a massive thank you to them for getting this back to me in the time frame that they did. We just made it in time for the lockdown. So once the lockdown's over, definitely give them a shot if you want some custom work done to your firearm. I like, as I said, this way of mounting your dot because you are not committed, means you're not committed to one particular dot. Now, on the whole concept of customizing firearms, there really are two trains of thought. Some people say leave your firearm bone stock. It was made that way so you don't need to modify it and no one's going to see it. And that's fine. Other people like myself like to customize things. As I showed earlier on with my Benchmade Griptilian, which I can't find, I like customized things. I like things to be original to myself. It's not to say that I'm disappointed with the original design. I just like to make things my own, and I like to have one-off things or things that aren't similar to anybody else's. So I don't mind, and I quite like to customize my things. Now, the only catch is, guys, I would say don't customize your firearm. So for example, if a customization job is going to cost 5,000 Rand, don't customize it if you only have 5,000 Rand and you were going to spend that money on training or range ammo, whatever the case may be. That doesn't make sense. The only time I feel it's okay to customize your firearm is if you have sufficient money to supplement that customization with training. Okay, so don't spend all your cash on customizing your firearm and then you don't have enough cash to go and shoot it. That doesn't make sense. If you've got the resources, 100%. A typical example, some people like golf and spend tens of thousands of rands of golf clubs. They're never going to go pro. They're never going to make a cent out of golfing. It's just their passion and they enjoy it. People like myself don't understand that because I don't play golf, but I have to respect it because that's their passion. And similarly, some people just like their things to be customized to themselves. Obviously, within the realm of making sure the customization still makes the weapon functional and still makes it EDCable and usable. I personally have nothing against people customizing their firearms, and I think it's an expression of the very freedom that we have firearms to protect people's freedom to do what they want with their stuff. So bear that in mind. There are obviously going to be, if you are someone who wants to customize your firearm, there are obviously going to be people who say, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money. You are only wasting your money if you're spending all your money on customizing your firearm and you aren't able to train with that firearm. Then you are really wasting your money, and I do agree with those people in that case. But if you can afford it, absolutely 100% support local businesses like SA Laser Engraving. They're doing great things, and the more people who support them, the greater things they'll be able to do for less of a cost. So the circle turns. Guys, that is it. I'll try to push out my EDC video next week. Let me just live with that Vbrig for a week or so. and then we'll go further from there, and hopefully you'll enjoy that video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Massive thanks to Martin at SA Laser Engraving for the great work he did. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good week. Be safe. Stay indoors. Cheers. God bless.